All right, what's up, family? Yeah, this is an important one. This is for all you employees, employers out there, but it's for all people out there. And I'm tired of this video here. Don't kill yourself on that job. Don't kill yourself on that job. Now, I've done relative topics touching on stuff like this, but y'all, I'm dead serious when I say that. Don't kill yourself on that job. And we know all too often how some people are out here working 2 and 3 different jobs just to pay the bills and not realizing they are totally exhausting and draining themselves. Matter of fact, that simple word would be the word of the day, exhaust. I might have even used it before. You look up the word exhaust, not the exhaust on your car, but exhaust. It means to drain someone of their physical and mental ability, to tire them out. How many times we seen cases like this, right? Did y'all see that case of the girl? I forgot the lady name, Cheetah or something like that. She's working at some restaurant place, or I don't know if it's her own restaurant, whatever. They said this lady worked 7 days a week. And on the last day, while she was home, she told her family, hey, listen, Cheetah about to take some rest now. I need some rest. Let me get some rest. Never woke back up. You see what I'm saying? Because why? This woman was running on, like the old video right here that I did called, You're Running on Fumes. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no gas in the tank. It's just fumes. You done exhausted yourself to the point where there's nothing left. And when she said that she's getting ready to take a nap, her body was on something else. Her body was on, yo, I'm done. You have physically and mentally ran everything out. You have put mental strain on us. You have put mental and physical stress on your body. You have drained everything out of your body. And now she thought she was just going to take a rest and recoup and try to do another 7 days again. No. See, sometimes it don't work that way. How many of y'all out there, y'all know what I'm talking about, because some of y'all doing it, working 2 and 3 jobs. I've known so many people be working a job, just done put 10, 12 hours in, and they up here talking about, yeah, I'm trying to get this other job over at such and such. And you like, what? Yo, you be working 10, 12 hours a day. What are you talking about? Get a second job. Well, you know, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. See, and you know why? Because here in the States, they have made the cost of living so above and ridiculous that the average person is barely got their head above water. As quick as they get their paycheck on payday, it's gone before they can even think about what they really want to do with it. They got to pay this, and pay this. And before you know it, they're like, I'm left for nothing. So that's why they think about getting a second job or working double shifts. How many of y'all know, I know so many correction officers, they working a double is a normal shift for them. You believe that? Working a double, meaning 16 hours. Remember, you only got 24 hours in a day. So you mean to tell me they taking 3/4 of that day? 3/4. Remember, it's 4 quarters in a dollar. They taking 3/4 out of a day to work. Excuse me. Excuse me. I know so many correction officers do that. They working 16 to 18 hours a day is normal for them. Normal. Now, I may mention this before. I remember I had a buddy of mine, Rock, in Elizabeth. Rock was a longshoreman. How many of y'all know longshoремans? They put in so many ridiculous hours. They even sleep at the doggone job. They got beds and stuff for them there. My man Rock was a known guy, in shape, working crazy hours, all of a sudden just caught a heart attack and died. And this is a guy that's in top shape. You know, as much as I used to always be in shape, little in shape now, but this was the type of guy, when we worked out with him, we thought we was in shape. Man, you work out with Rock gonna push you to the point you be like, yo, come on, man. He's like, nah, do another one. Yo, Rock was in top shape, but he was working that job, making so much good money that the money got him thinking, I gotta make more money. I gotta do more hours. And just up and caught a heart attack. And these stories do not stop. They keep going. I read a story not too long ago. A post office guy did his shift, and one of the other guys didn't show up. He offered to do the other guy's shift because he said, I wanted to get some overtime. Now, obviously, he was in an area, I don't know where, Texas, California, Miami. I don't know where the guy was at. I forgot where exactly he said it, but it was a place where it was extremely hot. And the guy put in so many hours on his own shift, and then he decided to do the other guy's shift because he said he needed the overtime. And wind up dying because of heat exhaustion. You see what I'm saying? It is ridiculous how in the States, even these freaking politicians, it pisses me off, it burns me up how they always running for office, right? I don't care if it's your local mayor, the governor, the senator, the president of the United States. They always tell the most bogus lies, and everybody fall for this nonsense. You know the most common bogus lie they tell? We're gonna lower taxes. They ain't never lowered taxes. Since the day of the dawn, the sun that went up in the sky, they ain't never lowered taxes, but they tell these same lies all the time, and people sit there and eat it up. That alone should be every reason why you say I'm not voting for this clown. They sit there and tell you we're gonna lower taxes, we're gonna lower taxes. Taxes have never went lower. You have never seen the mortgage rate went down. You have never seen nothing of your taxes have ever went down. It is only ever always going up. But they all tell these bogus lies and people eat it up. Meanwhile, you got jokers out here talking about, yeah, man, I got 3 jobs. And we even thought it was funny when we hear Jamaicans say, yeah, man, me got that 3 job, man, working in a 3 job, man. Nah, man, yeah, it's funny to hear that. But you know, what you think that person's life is like to work 3 jobs? You get off one and you got to drive real fast to get to the next one. And then you work your 6 or 5 hours there. You got to drive real fast to get to the next one. By the time you go home, this be the person that be driving the highway. We read about that person. That's a person trying to drive home to get some sleep, and they fall asleep at the wheel. And we hear about them no more. Because they are what? Exhausted. Like the old video right here I did. You running on fumes. There's nothing left. When you're exhausted, like it says, the word to drain someone of their physical and mental abilities, to tire them out. There's nothing left. They gotta rest, otherwise they're gonna pass. Look at a cheetah. A lot of y'all, we watch the Animal Planet, right? We amazed at the grace and how fast the cheetah is, right? 70, 80. I seen one video, I thought their top speed was 70. I seen one video, they was racing a cheetah in the car. The freaking cheetah went up to 90 miles per hour. That is incredible. But guess what? Even the graceful, beautiful cheetah who can run at speeds like that, that is amazing. Even that cheetah, even when it catches its prey, it gotta stop immediately. Why? Because his heart is running so fast. All that he's doing or she's doing, they can die because they will exhaust themselves. Look it up. The cheetah, they gotta stop, and you see them, their heart and stuff is running at such a fast pace. If they keep up that speed, they will die. And that's how a lot of people out here are doing. They are working these multiple jobs, putting in long hours, just like the cheetah, not realizing your body can't take that. You need rest. Stop pushing yourself beyond. Stop putting yourself in so much debt to the point you're like, man, I gotta pay the mortgage bill. I gotta pay the car payment. Man, I gotta pay the utilities. Oh, my daughter, my son in college. Oh man, my daughter, my son need braces. Oh man, I gotta pay this. I gotta pay this. Oh man, I got child support. I got this and that. You got so many things hitting you left and right, and then you thinking, man, I gotta work all these daggone jobs. And for the few of you that do got a couple of pennies saved up, go take a vacation. You probably never did it. You know, it's so sad to hear so many people talk about, yeah, I'm going on vacation next week. And then the most common thing people say, hey, where you going? They go, oh, nowhere. I'm just going to be around the house, do a couple of things around the house. No. That little bit of money you got in the bank, man, go enjoy yourself. Go on a doggone cruise. Go on a vacation. Go do something you ain't done before. Go do a different experience. Stop thinking that everything is just work, 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 work. Remember what I just told you about even the cheetah. We love that animal, right? But even the animal cannot keep running. That fast pace that cheetah is doing, it will kill that animal if it keep trying to do that. And that's what a lot of y'all are doing. You keep trying to work these jobs, these long hours, working 2 and 3 jobs, working, I'm gonna go from one job to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And you're gonna exhaust yourself to the point you will expire. Your family needs you.
You know, babe, now that you're talking about this topic, I was very, very shocked. And I hear every now and then I hear a situation like that. When we went the other day to Domino's?
Yes,
was it Domino's?
Thank you. I forgot
and
about
I went
that.
inside, and there was only one girl working, doing everything, every position.
Boy.
So I asked her about my
Your order.
My order.
It was supposed to be
said,
done.
I'm just gonna be with you in a second. You have to apologize. I'm the only one here today.
Like working like she a daggone octopus.
And in back of my mind, like, what?
Exactly.
Why are you here? First of all, that's just Isn't that illegal?
That's management problem right there. What that girl was supposed to do is say, listen, let me deal with the customer here. I'm going to shut this door, call in management and say, yo, you better get some other people here. There's no way I could work all of this.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And it's amazing because you're right. We ordered the pizza like freaking 40 minutes ago. And we drove over to pick it up. She was just, when you came in, she said, oh, I'm doing it right now. I'm so sorry. She was doing all this apology. And and I'm glad that you took time to try to talk to her and say, well, look, don't kill yourself. Like I said, don't kill yourself on the job. And you told her that. You said, look, don't exhaust yourself. You know, if you want, I could cancel the order or what. She said, no, I'm gonna get your order in. And you said, no, but I don't want you killing yourself, young lady.
Exactly.
I don't want you know, this.
I mean, I really felt for her, but at the same time, person got to realize you have to use some type of you know, state of mind to say, no, I can't be doing this by myself. What about if something goes wrong?
Now that's amazing you said that. I remember I seen this other video. The lady went into McDonald's early in the morning, well, in the middle of the day. She went into McDonald's. McDonald's it wasn't a lot of, it was like 2 people there eating, whatever. She ordered her meal, and well, while she wanted to order, the lady was like, I'll be with you in just a second. And then she went in the back, and she was on the grill, flipping the burgers or whatever the case. And then she had the ear things on. She was dealing with This girl was working the cash register. She was working the grill. She was doing the drive-thru and packing people food. And the lady asked her, she said, ma'am, where's the rest of your staff? She said, I'm the only one here. This is, you know, I told them.
Y'all, she's working by herself. By herself. She's running an entire restaurant by herself. McDonald's do better. And I'm talking about by herself. She's all by herself. I was like 3rd in line. And then I got to noticing there's nobody else back here. There's nobody else back. There's nobody else back here, right, sir? None. Nobody. And she's working on multiple orders and doing the drive-through window. Absolutely not. Absolutely by herself. By herself. McDonald's, I love y'all, but y'all need to do by herself. She needs a raise. Hold on, let me zoom in on her face. She needs a raise. I hope y'all see this.
Management problem. What that lady was supposed to do, I know doggone well if that was my daughter working there, I would have said, what? You doing what? All by? No. I'd have came there, I said, look, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna lock this door and you're gonna shut it down. And you're gonna call management and you say, listen, it is a safety thing. Even OSHA would say that's inappropriate.
Exactly.
She cannot be the cashier, the grill lady, the drive-through lady, the packaging food lady,
answering the
phone if they doing that. And she got to clean the bathroom. There's no way that girl going to do all of that by herself. I would have told her, you're going to lock this door. You're going to shut it down. You're going to call management and say, look, I had to shut it down for what? Safety reasons. Safety for the company, safety for the public, safety for my health. There's no way I'm not a freaking octopus doing all this at once. But see, some people's lifestyle is so messed up. You say, why that girl keep doing that? See, she probably like, I don't want to lose my job. I got bills to pay. I just got to do it. Nah. And it's a shame when people are pushed in a corner like that, where they feel like, I know this ain't right, but I just got to do it because I got to pay my bills. And I just need some help. That you're going to make that lady have a nervous breakdown. And that is management problem. That's not her problem. Y'all got this girl doing 3, 4, 5, 6 different jobs. And you're paying her one pay. Nah, shut it down. And ain't nothing you doing that's illegal. You shut that down. You say, and call management. This is your job to get the right people. It is management job to get the work schedule right. And if somebody do call out, that's management job to get the other person to show up for them. That's management job to make sure everything is running like a well-oiled machine. That is not that one person job to say, I'm doing everything by myself. Please, could you hold on? I'll be with you in a second. I'll be with you too. I'm getting with you. Nah. Do you not see what this girl is going through? She's gonna have a nervous breakdown.
But see, when a person gets hired, I'm pretty sure that the owner, the management, whatever you want to call it, isn't that the first question that they'll tell the people? Listen, there's going to be times where you're just going to be here by yourself. Are you able to manage? Are you able to manage?
I'm able to work with people, and I'm able to lift a little heavy weight, but I'm not an octopus.
But you got some people that they'll say, oh yeah, I could do the job.
They will, but still, that's management job.
Yeah.
That's not that person's job to be doing 100 different people's job, because guess what? Tyrone didn't show up. Melissa didn't show up. Stephanie didn't show up. And for whatever reason, they probably all teamed up together and say, we ain't showing up. And now they got one person there running the whole company. What if a fight broke out in the place? She's not security. What if somebody broke something? What if the toilets get clogged up? You know what I'm saying? What if a whole football team just won the game and came in all at once? There's no way she could handle that. That is management job to control that.
Exactly.
You don't stress nobody out talking about, oh, you got to do it all by yourself. You shut that, you lock them doors, and you call management, and you say, get somebody here to help me with this. Otherwise, it is a safety thing for me not to open it. Anybody will stand by that person. I don't care if it's the local police, corporate, whatever. They say, no, you did the right thing. There's no way you can handle that all by yourself. That is ridiculous. Management will be chewed up for that, not you.
Exactly.
Man, it's pissing me off even talking about that, because like I said, that lady that worked 7 days right here, she worked 7 days in a row. And then when she finally went home, she said, I just want to take a nap, and never woke back up. So like I said, in closing, don't kill yourself on that job. Peace.